Hi everyone, Sirturmund here again. Today I'm kind of bringing you a little bit off meta with a little Lucian Zed. Now, this combination doesn't make a lot of sense at the current meta because it's probably almost always better to play like Zed Lulu or even Zed Poppy or even Lulu Poppy instead of Lucian, right? Lucian is not really that good of a champion for what this type of deck wants to do, but I just really like Lucian. And I really like Senna, and I wanted to play them both. I know a few weeks ago I had posted a video with Lucian Hecarim, so I wanted to post a little video today with Lucian Zed, right? So this deck is playing more like the Ionia Demacia decks that I just mentioned, right? Like Lulu Poppy or Lulu Zed or Poppy Zed, where you're kind of just trying to aggro down the opponent because of the rallies, right? So I said that this one is kind of just using Senna and Lucian as an alternate win condition because of the double attack they can give you and not relying that much on the elusive and the challenger package with Young Witch. So this deck is kind of playing low to the curve aggro, really, right? So we have the Fleet Feather Tracker, we have the Inspiring Mentor. Inspiring Mentor is used to buff our elusives or buff our Lucian or our Zed. We have Bright Steel Protector to combine with the Fleet Feather Tracker, Green Gladius and elusive, and Lucian again to provide some quick attack damage and also potentially level up and get us on rally value. I do like one Highwayman to have a little bit more blockers, and he ends up synergizing with Lucian, giving 2 units that can just die for Lucian. And then we play Senna to try to turbo level Lucian. We play Zed because Zed is just a great quick attack unit. And then Shadow Assassin for some draw and some elusive. And then we also play some Satan to be able to get more draw because this deck does run out of resources very quickly. So that's really the bulk of our units. And the other spells are just buffs or rallies, right? So Sharp Side and Twin Disciplines are buffs to save or push more damage. Rally to be able to have our big finisher. And then Ranger's Result to Protectors or Ghost to sneak in like a elusive Zed or an elusive double attack Lucian or double attack Senna. So this deck is fun, but I will say that it's not the greatest at the moment. So don't be fooled into thinking that this is going to be like a really good deck. I think so many other decks right now can do this better or faster. Like I said, you're probably better off playing something like Poppy Zed or Lulu Poppy instead. But I still think it's really fun. So if you're looking for a Lucian deck because you're just a fan of Lucian like I am, then you can give this one a try. Again, if you liked the video, please make sure to like it below and also subscribe as it helps me out a lot. And I'll see you all at the end of the video for some mulligan tips. So in this matchup, we'll be going up against Gnar Timelines. So Gnar Trundle Timelines. Now, we are like a rally deck and they sometimes struggle going against stuff like us. This whole hand looks great to me, to be honest. Maybe the Sailing is a little greedy, and so is the Gringlade, just because the opponent is able to... Opponent plays stuff like... I actually think keeping the Sailing is more important than a duo. Because they play stuff like Mystic Shots. Oh, this is a nice curve right here. I only hope... Okay, this is perfect. So we can play Lucian. We're protected against a Mystic Shot because of the Ranger's Resolve. So he needs to commit like a Get Excited right here to be able to kill this. Otherwise, we can summon the Senna. And once he kills the Lucian, the Senna will be triggered. Okay, so he's gonna do the Thermal. Alright, so he ends up being able to play around it anyways by just having the Thermal instead. I think Senna is still probably better right here. Just because we can push for damage. Just because we can push the 4 damage and he can't do anything about it unless he builds another Thermal right here or Get Excited or something like that. We can refill our hand later on. He decides not to discard anything, which tells me, I guess his hand must be critical spells and stuff that he doesn't want to discard. Mystic Shot. I think it's fine to do the Rangers right here. Because this is just trading 1 for 1 and we're still pushing 4 damage. I will just do the Shadow Assassin next turn and call it a day. My concern here is going to be Aloof Travelers. Okay, so now we can just do the Bright Steel instead, huh? So now he cannot attack because he's just going to get met by the Aloof. Sorry, he's just going to get met by... this is not great. We could commit the second Bright Steel, but I think the second Bright Steel is better for next turn if the opponent decides to get greedy. Yeah, I think this is better for next turn if the opponent decides to get greedy. He could have a Pokestick, and we beat the Pokestick with the Ranger's Resolves. So we just attack here with this two, right? I guess we could attack with all of them. Because here he's just gonna block, right? He's just gonna block with the 2-1. So it doesn't matter. He's gonna have the Troll Shen here, right? Or just the Freeze. Alright. I'm surprised he's playing Freeze. Usually it's 3 Sisters. So I thought I was safe, because usually they play 3 Sisters more than anything else. I guess we'll do it on the Seinen, right? I feel like I need to have a blocker for the Archer, because I probably don't want to sacrifice my Shadow Assassin. So he ended up doing the Freeze. I guess the Freeze is so good in this matchup specifically. If he doesn't open, we can just do the Seinen. If he opens, then obviously it's a little bit annoying, because he'll get the hit. He'll get the Gnar for free. I guess we could just not do anything, right? I think I'm just gonna take that damage, to be honest. Let's see if we get anything nice. We don't get anything nice, so it's a little bit annoying. Because he's gonna be able to just kill us now. And now if he has Burying Ice, we can't play around it. So if he has the Burying Ice, we just lose, right? Ah. The Gnar levels up as well, so Gnar is just such a big powerful unit, right? Against this type of decks. Like, look how much pressure that Gnar is able to provide. Just the fact that Gnar is there is enough for us to not be able to do anything as well. Of course, the opponent also has freezes and stuff, so I mean, it's not gonna matter. I'm just gonna attack. At this point, if he has anything, we lose. I think our hand is so awkward that I think we need to just attack with everything. And if he has it, he has it. I don't think we can afford to play out around like anything, not even like Troll Shen or freezes. I'm just gonna assume that his hand is full of like big cost spells that he can't do anything about. Here we'll start with the sharp side, because it means that the Seinen will survive the Gnar hit. We just have a second Gnar as well, because you know that's a thing now that they can have Wallop. Just Mystic. Why did we do this? Why did we just do it like this? I'm gonna commit everything. Again, if he has a 3 Sisters or another freeze, then it's whatever. He gets the Troll Shen. I still think I like the idea of killing the Gnar. Just because of the overwhelm damage that he can provide. And then we still kill the Gnar this way. He needs to commit one more card to be able to stop us. Problem is that we are low on resources, right? All we have is like Bright Steel and Rallies, which is not going to do a lot. He still has a Pokestick, allowing him to be able to refill his hand with whatever he needs. Pokestick can always kill the Sentinel, the Seinen next turn as well. Yeah, he's going to be able to refill his, unless we draw another Seinen. Oh, that's fine with me, by the way. Yeah, I mean, I don't care. The rally sucks. Losing the rally sucks, but it's not a big deal. Because our hand was already 2 rallies, but our hand is still super awkward. So I don't think anything we do on this point is going to matter. Yeah, there's nothing at this point that we can do that's going to matter. He even gets the second Gnar anyways. We're going to do it here. He can just Pokestick this away, but if he does the Pokestick here, then he's not doing the Pokestick on one of our other units. Unfortunately, the opponent has too many ways to react to our stuff, so it's not gonna work out too well. He even gets a Boom Baboon now. Like, what is his last 3 cards? Because he's playing in such a way that it's like he's playing so weird. Obviously, he cannot drag this, and I'm willing to just take the 6 damage how it is. Hi. Okay, so it's another archer, so now he's down to 2 cards, but he still has the Poke Stick, able to kill most of the things, so he's able to get the trade here for free. All we can hope at this point is that we get something like Lucian, but that's not even gonna matter here. We can sharp sight to kill this one and just do it this way. We'll try to kill the Gnar again. Yeah, he's gonna get the Sentinel, which is fine. What if we just try to win with the elusives? What if we actually just try to win with the elusive? I'm just gonna assume that at this point I'm gonna play like the opponent doesn't have an answer. If he has an answer to kill this elusive, then he wins anyways. I don't think I can afford to play around it.
You dropped something.
We lose 1 rally, but we have the Twin Discipline now. So he needs to have like a freeze here, right? I think we just need, obviously at this point we're just going all in. Oh, we got it. Let's go. Okay, that game looked doomed. But his alooves actually end up helping us out more than anything else because they end up joining to our buffs. But yeah, GG's. So in this matchup, we'll be going up against, Fizz Riven. So, don't think we have a great way to deal with their combo. I think at this point, all we can try to do is just try to raise them down. I mean, the Zed are probably not going to be very useful. I think we probably need Zed or Lucian at this point. I like keeping the Shadow aside. Okay, perfect. So we got the Zed. Don't think they have a way to stop this Zed. So I think I'm going to just do this. I think I'm just going to go full ham and just go like, just race, right? There is a lot of commitment, but I don't... You know what? There's a mispleasure. I'll play the Highwayman to be mana efficient. Because next turn, we can do the Shadow Assassin in turn 3 and then do the... On turn 4, we could have done the Inspiring Mentor into the Zed. And it would have been the same thing. So like this turn, we could have done the Highwayman. I guess it didn't matter because he had the Conchologist anyway, so... We would have had a blocker for the Conchologist. Okay, this time we can just summon this. I would love to summon Lucian, but I actually think the Shadow Assassin is better. Because I don't want him to get a blocker for free with the Owlcat. Okay, he's still gonna get the blocker for free, but he won't be able to summon it right now. So he's gonna have to commit an action next turn, the moment that we summon the Zed, to be able to kill, to be able to block, right? And on top of that, we will still at least be able to kill both of his units. We will attack with everything. We also have the Twin Discipline as a backup in case he has something like Whirling Death. He decides not to attack. Interesting. And there we go. I had a hunch that it was going to be Whirling Death. That's why I decided to save this. I'm surprised that he blocked this way if he was always going to do this. Why not block over there? Because it's the same thing. Problem here is that, again, he still keeps getting blockers from this, which is a little bit unfortunate. But we do have access to a rally next turn because of the second Lucian, which is going to be a big deal. We could also just do the same thing, but I think it's actually better, always better to use the Lucian Valley next turn. Yeah, let's just do the Lucian here. Next turn we have 9 mana. I think I'm okay with that. I'm okay taking that damage. I think at this point we just go all in. We go all in. I guess if we attack with Lucian, then we get punished by him having a way to kill the Lucian. But now we have a second rally, so maybe we don't care. Yeah, maybe now we don't care. Maybe now we just do this. And again, we're trying to race him down at this point. So we have the rally now, and we have the second Lucian. So maybe I don't care about having the Relentless Pursuit. If he kills the Zed over here, we still have mana for both a second Zed and the Relentless Pursuit. With 6 mana, I don't see anything that he could have to stop this. I guess he could technically get the Octopus here, but it's not going to help him out until after we rally. So he's probably searching for a spell instead. So he's probably searching for a way to kill some of our units. And there you go. So he actually ends up doing this. Ironically, what if it's actually better to do this? This levels up the Lucian. This also pushes more damage. Levels up the Lucian. We still rally. I guess here if we rally now, we're not getting enough value. If we don't do this, I think it's fine. I think it's fine. I think it's fine because I think Lucian's gonna level no matter what. So Lucian's gonna level no matter what, right? Because of the set shadow on the rally. So as long as we just rally right here, we should be okay. And I'm gonna go ahead and do the Lucian rally instead, just in case that we do lose the Lucian. I don't wanna. Okay. Let's do it on the Zed. Let's do it on the Zed so that we can push a little bit more damage, right? Because this is creating the shadow. Again, Lucian's gonna level regardless, just because of the shadow. And if he kills anything else that he blocks, means that we get another rally right here. So if he blocks any of these 2 units, we actually gonna rally again, because him killing anything here means that Lucian levels up and then the rally gets triggered. He ends up blocking the right way so that we don't get a free rally this turn. But I don't see how he wins next turn now, right? He's down to 2 health. He doesn't have his combo on the field yet, and he's losing his Riven. You have to block everything, unfortunately, my friend. And the prank is not going to be enough to get the pursuit out of the way. And whatever he attacks with, we can also just sacrifice our own unit to make it so that we get a free rally from Lucian, right? we get another rally. So yeah, so here he can prank one of them, but it's not gonna matter. We just rally right here and call it a day. I wish I probably done it on the Highwayman, to be honest. I think doing it on the Highwayman was a little bit better, because that means the Highwayman could have been lethal, but I don't think it mattered. I don't think it mattered at that point. He was never gonna be able to live through all the rallies. But yeah, GG's. So in this matchup, we'll be going up against Lurk. Lurk might be able to go faster than us. The good thing with oh, actually, this is a great hand. So the good thing with us going against Lurk, I do need Zed though. So the great thing about going against Lurk is that we are blocking a lot, so Lucian could potentially level up. But unfortunately, we don't get Lucian or Zed. So we get double Senna. Oh my god, if we got a Lucian, this would be such a good hand. Obviously, unfortunately, we're gonna have to let this kill us, because we definitely want to take the free trade using the Bright Steel. There's absolutely no reason for us not to take the free trade. Oh my goodness, we have a full house right here. Senna. So even if he has the Snapjaw here, we're able to have a blocker. Doesn't look like he has the Snapjaw, so we'll do this. I think I'd rather do Shadow Assassin next time. I guess it depends, right? If he does the 3 job that has 3 health, then we'll do the Senna. Just so that we have a blocker for it. Okay, he's just gonna go this way. Alright, so yeah, I'll do the Shadow Assassin this time around. I was hoping that I could get something else. I'm surprised he decided to do it this way. I mean, we have blockers for everything, including the Fearsome. So I don't mind blocking everything. So I don't mind blocking everything here. Well, what I'm gonna do actually is I'm gonna do the Inspiring Mentor. Because if he has the Snapjaw, I don't want to lose the Senna for free like that. I think I do want to block the Snapjaw with the Inspiring Mentor. So I think I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna do the Inspiring Mentor so that if he has the Snapjaw, we can block right here. And there you go. Read him like a book. He misses the Lurk. And then we do the Senna and just push 5 damage in and he'll be at 12 health. We'll do another Senna next turn. Or we can use the Bright Steel as well. Kinda just like doing this. This does his attack, so now he can't Lurk again. Okay, he's gonna do it like this. Alright, that's fair. That's fair. That way he prevents... But that means he had to use that, which I don't think is that good for him. So, I'm just gonna do the Seinen. Just present a lot of damage this way. I'm gonna attack with everything. He has good blockers, either here or here, but either way he's gonna be going down to 3, and then we can just kill him with the elusives, right? I don't think he can kill us next turn. So yeah, we're gonna lose the Senna for free. Okay, so he's gonna decide to sacrifice his Pike. Because he realizes that he cannot go down that low, which I agree with. Fortunately for the opponent, we do have enough elusives that we can just win, and we drew the set as well. So I kinda just like doing the second Senna here. Kinda like doing the second Senna and just saving our mana. The only thing that kills us here will be a Pike. Rek'Sai leveling up will also be annoying. I'm gonna greed out the big... Okay, so he doesn't even level up the Rek'Sai. So, if we just keep this alive... The problem is if it's a Pike, we lose no matter what, right? I think if it's a Pike, we're always losing. Because the Pike will be able to clear our whole board, right? So that's the one problem with Pike. If it's not a Pike, we might be okay. He's playing like if it's a Pike. That's my concern. Because the Pike will be able to clear our whole board. If he predicted a Pike last turn... I'm gonna commit everything at this point. It's gonna be the Pike, isn't it? Yes, it is. So it is the Pike, meaning that he's able to clear our whole board and then he just wins the game. Just because he predicted the Pike last turn. That's so unfortunate. We got rid of one Pike and the opponent still ended up having the second one. I think at that point we needed to commit. We couldn't hold back and play around it. But yeah, GG's. So in this matchup, we'll be going up against Anivia. So we are a rally deck, so we could potentially do okay versus Anivia. The problem is that we're also a deck that relies a lot on... Kind of like keeping the rally. We're also a deck that relies a lot on our units, so could be very punishing. He also has the turn 3 attack token, meaning that if we summon the Senna, we're getting punished as well. And we do get the free 3 damage here at least. So we can get Lucian to go in, do this. Now next turn we have to play around the Avalanche, so if he passes, we pass back and just play the Senna. Because I think we always play around the Avalanche, so there you go. He decided to pretend like he had the Avalanche. We'll do this. We'll have Ranger's Resolve to be able to protect against an Avalanche. And there we go. And we can push at least 7 damage now, right? The only problem is that we don't have Rally now. I also would have preferred if instead of Ranger's Resolve, it was a Sharp Sight. Because it would have made the Lucian have double attack. And now next to he can still kill both our units if he has another Rangers, right? If he has another Avalanche, I mean. Otherwise, he's gonna get punished. If he doesn't kill us right now, he's gonna get punished. And the reason I say that is because we can rally right here, right? So we're gonna do the Bright Steel Protector just so that we keep the Lucian alive. And then we'll do one of the Rangers Resolves. Sorry, one of the rallies. Now I kind of like doing this. Now I just kind of like saving everything. Like, I can't like, what now? I guess I get punished by a ravine. I guess a ravine is a little bit of a punish. I like the pursuit because it gives me +1/+1. I want to keep this ones alive. Okay. So that's the reason why I did the bright steal, by the way, because I figured that he was gonna have a way to kind of like stop us, like be able to kill the Senna. Sorry. And we just attack for another 7 next turn. Both the Zed and the Lucian are gonna stay alive in this round. He's gonna decide to take the 8 damage right here. Problem is that we only have 6 mana next turn, unfortunately. So it doesn't matter that he kept his Tyrant Keeper alive, because I mean we have both our units have quick attack anyways, right? Ha. This is interesting. I like the Seinen. I think Seinen is better. This still protects us against a Rangers against an Avalanche. And draws us some cards to be able to get some value. An Avalanche can still kill Senna. Or he could just have the Vengeance and then block the Senna. That's okay too. But this is like pseudo healing it, right? He could have like Biofeast and Avalanche, which I guess could be a punish and clear a whole board. But the problem is that if he has the problem, no, if he has Biofeast and Avalanche, it could work. And we just attack with everything here. He has to block. He's still down to 1 HP now. Our Senna stays at 2 HP. And so does our Lucian at 3 because of the pursuit. And now he only has 8 mana and we have 2 ways to rally, right? We also have a set. So we can open up with the rally first. And then be able to summon the set. Or we could just have Resolve and Inspiring Mentor because he's only at 1 HP, right? My guess is that he has the Well though, right? So if he has the Well here,
strike them down.
He could also have the Avalanche right here. He has 8 mana, so he could have the second Avalanche. He's definitely going to be a rally play, right? The question is, which rally do I use? And on which unit do I use it on? And I'm thinking this is the best one to use. We can protect against a Well by doing the Ranger's Resolve. And this means that if he has an Avalanche, he can kill the Senna, but we can have the Resolve to protect the Lucian. So I want to bait out the... And also the Avalanche will kill his son Anivia, by the way. So, you know, he will have to sacrifice his Anivia and go down to just an Egg Anivia. He could also have the Freeze. The problem is that if he has the Harsh Winds, he's still going to have to sacrifice, like, his whole board. Gluttony. So then that means that he's still gonna have the Well, right? So this is still a Well play, so we cannot commit. We cannot commit the Zed. We cannot commit the Zed because then we lose to an Avalanche. But what we can do is commit the Inspiring Mentor. Because we can beat a Well because of the Resolve. We can beat the Well because of the Resolve. He could technically kill Lucian because of the Anivia being able to block. He doesn't have enough mana for a Harsh Wind, so it would have to be exactly... Rabin. Okay. I still like attacking with everything. It's gonna force him to have to block with everything else that he has. He's also gonna make him lose the Anivia next turn. The only problem is that we lose a whole board right here, right? We still have another Lucian though that we can just summon next turn. So I'm okay doing this. He's gonna be down to 1 HP anyways. So pretty much he's gonna be back to 1. We kind of negated our attacks right here.
I protect this place.
It's the same thing whether you do it either way that he does it. It's the same thing. Our problem here is that he has 9 mana, right? He has 9 mana, meaning that he could still potentially do Ruination. I'm gonna commit the Lucian, because if he does the Ruination, we can do the Highwayman and be able to win, right? And we can also just summon a second Lucian too. So I'm gonna commit the Lucian here. I'm gonna make it so that he doesn't have enough. He could just flash freeze the Zed before we attack with it, making the Shadow have 0 attack. That's an option as well. Vengeance. Okay, I mean, I think this is game then, right? There's nothing that he should have that's gonna kill Lucian plus the Highwayman with 3 mana. And he's only at 1 HP. So this is GG. We also have the Ranger's Result to stop any heal. Ooh, we got through to it. The Gluttony was a really good play by the opponent. He definitely slowed us down, but I don't think it was enough. But yeah, GG's. So in this matchup, we'll be going up against Yuumi Pantheon. So unfortunately for us, their units can get really big really quickly. All we can try to do is try to rush them down quicker than they can kill us. And the only way that we can do it is by going really wide. I don't know if the Golden Aegis is going to be necessary here, but I do kind of dig this hand quite a bit. I think we can do this on the Lucian, making him have 4 attacks so that he becomes a really good attacker into most stuff that the opponent might have. We're going to also have Lucian and Senna on the field at the same time, meaning that if he ever kills the Lucian, the Senna gets double attack or vice versa. So this loses to a sharp side now though, right? So I think we actually don't need to attack. I think we actually don't need to attack, because if he has the sharp side, we don't want to lose to the sharp side just yet. We can just do a next turn when we have the Bryce the Protector to back us up.
Lead the way, book. You've been following me?
Here we can just do a Senna. And now if he attacks, he's just going to level up the Lucian, right? And I'm willing to take that level up on the Lucian.
Stay back.
I'm actually willing to take that level up on the Lucian. Because we have a second Lucian in our hand. He gifts it to us. So now even if the first Lucian dies, we still have a second one now that we can take advantage of. So he ends up working out for us. The one thing we do have to worry about though is gonna be Concerted Strike. In which case, I guess a Pantheon will be pretty annoying here as well, right? So Pantheon is really annoying. Concerted Strike is really annoying. Kind of like doing the Senna, to be honest. Kind of like doing the Senna because it means that if the Lucian dies, the Senna still stays on the field. I'm gonna do the Senna like this. We can save the Inspiring Mentor for the Lucian. So again, the goal with this play is that if he kills the Lucian, we still have Senna hitting with double attack that he has to worry about. Okay, I mean, so you still have to block though, right? Like, you get this play, but now you're still gonna have to block. And actually, let's get more damage in by doing this now. He doesn't have a good blocker now. He needs to block, otherwise he's taking 14. And he, oh my goodness, the opponent actually took the 14. So then next time we just do the Lucian and we just win the game? Like, how does he beat us now? Like, he actually cannot beat us now. Because if he attacks with this, we just sacrifice one of our units and get the rally. Level up Lucian and Senna on the field just made his life completely miserable. That was crazy that he went for the Lucian kill. And that's why I said, that's why I was thinking that the Senna play was better. But yeah, GG's. So in this matchup, we'll be up against Tristana, Timo, Fae Swarm. So it's gonna be a race. I think I've won my champions. I think Zed is just so critical in this type of matchups. Although we do have to be aware of like stuff like Sharpshot, right? Okay, this is a very awkward hand. Very awkward hand because I don't want to spend my mentors on any of these cards just yet. I think it's better to use them on other stuff. So we'll see if we... Let's greed out drawing one of our champions or drawing the elusive. But the problem with the elusive is he does play Sharpside. He's a massive deck, he plays Sharpside. You could easily get the... Equinox right here. I guess if he plays Sharpside though, at least we're forcing him to have to do something, right? So I think it still makes sense here. Probably don't want to commit the second mentor, I think. Or we could commit the second mentor right here instead. This gives us a unit that can kill the Tristana, although this can easily just die to like a group shot or a Pokestick. So that's the only problem with this Fleet Feather Tracker. We'll do it like this. We'll have the Bryce to protect, to be able to protect this if he does something like Gleaming Lantern and the Mayor right here. Because he wants to do Gleaming Lantern or Mayor. It's a little bit unfortunate. I think at this point we just go wide. It's a little unfortunate. He got that from the Telescope. Yeah, getting that from Telescope is huge. Because of how much value he's able to provide him. Because he'll be able to replay this every single turn. Giving him a new blocker every single turn, right? Which is really annoying. He is down to 11 HP though, and he has no board. So we might be able to just rush him down. We might be able to just rush him down. He's gonna be able to summon something with the face bar right here. Oh, great. So now, okay, never mind. So remember when I said that he didn't have a board? I'll take that all back. He literally is gonna have a full board right here. He's literally gonna have a full board. Because that's just the type of deck that we're playing against, unfortunately. Two Gleaming Lanterns, though, are not such a huge concern. I'm willing to block this. If he has a Ranger's Resolve, I'm going to take it right now. Now, if he does the Gleaming Lantern, if he attacks with both Gleaming Lanterns, then I can let the second one go. Yeah, I mean, you know what? I'm going to assume that he has a Ranger's Resolve. Doesn't have it, so I'll take that. We can just refill our board and start trying to win with the elusives. Problem is he's still going to get value from the Gleaming Lantern. We do have the Ranger's Resolve, so it protects us against stuff like Group Shot and Pokesticks, which is pretty nice. He gets a Grandfather Fae, it's a little bit unfortunate, and we get the Lucian a little bit too late, because obviously we don't want to summon Lucian right now. That is already over. I think we can just pull the Gleaming Lantern, attack with the elusives, have, you know, obviously he's going to block with the other people. If he needs to block, so he will lose his Grandfather Face. He could still have Ranger's Resolve right here, though, which is a little bit problematic. Or he could also have the Sharpshot, right? I'm surprised he committed to doing the second Grandfather Fate instead of just doing the Hungry Owlcats. I feel like I would prefer, if I was him, I would prefer losing the Owlcat, and that's the first Sharpshot, right? He decides to go this way, which I think is a little bit greedy, because now he needs to have another Sharpshot, otherwise he's gonna just lose to the Green Glade Duo, right? He might be banking on stuff like a Pokestick to be able to kill us. Interesting that he did it that way. He also got greedy, decided not to block with his Grandfather Face, which I don't get the reason why. I guess to buff the Owlcats, but we can just be able to do this here. Heck, we don't even need... Oh. Sure. I kind of like the Lucian, so that we can start progressing his level up. I don't mind going down to 9. I think at this point, the only way that we lose is if he has the second sharp side, right? So he needs to have the second sharp side to stop the elusive, otherwise he's not winning. We could potentially level up Lucian here by pulling different stuff. We even get the rally now. I wish I would have played this last turn now, because it's kind of like... The thing is that he needs... I mean, we should probably open, to be honest. Now that I think about it. Okay, he doesn't have it. I was thinking the open was actually a little bit better. To allow us to defend against like a buster shot. But he ends up not having it, so he ends up losing against the elusive anyways. Whew! GG's. Hey everyone, Sirturmund here again. So, hope you enjoyed those games. I think were like really fun. We had some pretty close games there, like the Gnar, like the Game vs. Gnar Timelines deck. That was actually pretty freaking nutty. And we saw some decks where Lucian got to level up, where Zed got to carry. So you kind of see how some of the powers from the champions can come through in this deck. In terms of mulligan, obviously you want to always keep Lucian and Zed, right? So you want to keep your champions if you can, because of how integral a part of the deck they are. Sometimes I will keep the Inspiring Mentor or the Fleet for the Tracker, depending on who I'm going against. And the Green Glade Duo could also push a lot of damage if we know that the opponent has no way to deal with her, right? So Ranges Resolve is worth keeping against stuff like Shadow Owls and even against Bando City because of stuff like Pokestick. If you think you're going to rely more on some of your low health units like Green Glade Duo. So, but yeah, aside from that, the rest of the deck is pretty straightforward, really low to the curve, really just aggro down and you finish your rally. So, hope you can find some enjoyment out of this playstyle. If you like the content, please make sure to like the video below and also subscribe, where we post LOR videos every single day. And you can also catch us on Twitch at Sirturmund, where we stream 3 to 4 times a week. And you can also find us on Discord and Twitter. The link to those are both in the description below. Hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you all tomorrow.